Today I'm going to show you that how I connected Claude AI with my Gmail and set it up so Claude AI checks my email automatically every single morning and tells me what to do, and also it creates draft replies for my important emails, and which makes easier for me to send the replies. And by the way, no Zapier, no N10, no coding script needed, just the Claude AI. So this is the situation right now inside my Gmail. As you can see, there are so many 100 emails and it is very messy. To find out an important email, it will be very hard for me. So let's fix that just by using Claude AI. By the way, before using Claude AI, I prefer you to use the Claude AI application just by coming to this website, claude.com/download. Because for this project, it will be easier for you if you use the application to maintain this thing. So when you open that, it will look something like this. So our first task to add the Gmail with the Claude. So for that, just go to the plus and then go with connectors, then go with manage connectors, and after that go in the browse section, and here you have to just search for Gmail and then just click the Gmail and then go with connect. And if it's not the exact browser where your Gmail is connected, then just copy the URL and then open that in another browser just like this, and then just give the authentication there. But in this case, that's the Gmail I want to use. For that, I'll just go with continue and then just choose that account. So that's how I just connected my Gmail with the Claude. As you can see, it's saying it has been connected. Okay, awesome. So to check that, all I have to do is just go with like plus again and then go with connectors and then go with manage connectors, and here you will see the Gmail is here. And here you can see this is the things we can do. We can get email profile, we can get Gmail drafts, we can get the list of the Gmail levels, we can read the Gmail email, we can read Gmail threads, we can search Gmail emails, and also we can create Gmail draft. Now let me show you two things you really need to know. The first thing is Claude AI can read your emails, it can create drafts, but it can't send emails. So basically it will just create the drafts and the drafts will wait for you in the Gmail, and if you want, you can just send those drafts. The second thing is, to get access with these tools, you need a paid Claude plan. You can't do these things in the free plan of the Claude. So now our Gmail is connected. So let's start the work and let's see the possibilities we can do with Claude and Gmail. So as I already showed you, my Gmail is in disaster. There's so many 100 emails, full with notifications, and it's very hard for me to find out the important emails. So let's ask Claude to make a sense of it. For that, I'll say that I have a ton of 100 emails. Can you check my Gmail and tell me which ones actually need my attention? Ignore the LinkedIn notifications, school community digest, and the promotional stuff. Just find the ones that actually matters. And after that, in here, if you want, you can choose the model which one you really like. In this case, I'm using the default one, Sonnet 4.6. If you want a very complex work to done, then you can choose the Opus 4.6. But remember that if you choose the Opus 4.6, then it will cost you more credits. And then I'll just go with send. So right now, let's see the magic in here. So as you can see, here's the summary of the emails that actually deserve my attention, grouped by priority. The first one is from the action-oriented group. And here's the first one is the mini-chat alert. So basically my Facebook page connection get lost and it's saying me to connect that again. The second one is from the AWS. My free plan got ended. It's saying me to go to the pro plan. The third one is from the AWS again for the invoice purposes. The fourth one basically for the email delivery failures. So 2 emails I sent it, and for some reasons, maybe the email address was wrong. It got bounced back and it's saying 2 failed outbound emails that may need your follow-up. The fifth one is from the Hugging Face basically. So a new login detected just to check is that me or not. And here's the second section, which is the should review part. And here's the first one, Google spreadsheet access request. So multiple people asked the permission for my Google Sheet, and it's showing me who and when literally asked for which spreadsheet. So you can see this guy literally asked the permission on this day, kind of like this thing. Awesome. The second one is from the Calendly. So someone booked a call with me, and again, all of the emails it analyzed, those are unread emails. So maybe for some reasons I missed those emails, or kind of like this thing. It only just analyzed those emails and giving me a short feedback on that. So you can understand like how much important it is for you if you're a businessman, or like if you're actually getting so many emails at a day. Because like sometimes you, like me, maybe you just missing so many emails, or like you don't get the time to actually read those emails one after another. But just in minutes, 2 minutes I guess, like Claude AI just reading everything for me, like I don't need any kind of like access or kind of anything. Only I need to add my Gmail with the Claude AI. Enough. And also I'll show you, some more use cases so that you can understand more about that. And as like this, here you can see there are also some priorities, but just for now, skip that and let's go to the next use case. And before that, let me show you my Gmail. Here you can see there's so many emails I got just from the different school communities. So basically what I do is like, I join my competitors' school community just to see what they're doing in their school communities. For example, here's one from Liam Motley. He kind of like sending messages through the school community. So what I really want to do right now, I go to my Claude and ask that what kind of messages Liam Motley is sending me. For that, I'll just say something like this. What was Liam Motley been emailing me about this week? That's it. Then I'll go with send. And here you can see our Claude just goes back again and it's searching on my Gmails. Again, it's just reading the exact emails that it needed. It's saying Liam sent you 3 emails this week and they are all promotional content. That's the first one. Basically, it's for the community members who are serious about building an AI agency. That's the second one. He shares key takeaways from scaling the morning site. That's the third one. I can figure out myself, and basically it will just all of the value of the joining the community. And the bottom line, that's the most important thing. It's saying these are all marketing emails from his newsletter funnel. Nothing requires a response or action on your part unless you are actually interested in his program. Awesome, right? Like I don't have to actually go to my Gmails. I don't have to find out like who sent it me, what email. I have to read out these things like manually. No. I don't have to do anything. Just Claude AI, only one like prompt or like command, whatever you say, it will just do these things in front of you. It takes, less than a minute. So now let's go with another use case. In that case, we'll try to create a draft because I already told you it can create draft for us. So let's go and say something like this. So as we actually got an email from AWS about the invoice thing, just for the confirmation, we'll send a draft reply like this. I say that the AWS email about the invoice address changing, can you draft a short reply confirming I have noticed the change and asking if I need to update anything on my end. So yeah, let's go with send. And right now it will just create the draft. As I told you, it can't send the emails directly. It will wait for our response. So as you can see, in just seconds in front of us, it's saying just hands up. So do you want me to actually work on this thing? I'll just go with always allow. So basically in here, if you want, you can actually give it like always allow, or if don't, then it will ask for the permissions, kind of like this thing. So let me go to my Gmail, and here I just kind of like find out AWS. And here you can see it actually already created a draft. You can see a small draft. I just opened that. So as you can see, here's the draft reply. It's saying that thanks for the heads up. Could you let me know if there's anything else I need to update on my end to ensure continue receiving invoices without interruption? Thanks, Jamal. And if I want, I just go with send. That's it. That much easy related it is. So if I just go to my Claude AI, I can see there's the exact draft it created. If I just click the result, you can see that hi AWS team, and there's the stuff in here. So everything I just showed you, those are pretty useful, but here's something. I still have to go to the Claude, then I have to manually give the prompts by myself. What if Claude do everything by itself? For example, like every single morning, Claude activated by itself and do this task before I even wake up. And to do that, we have to use the Claude Cowork scheduling feature. So for that, go to the Cowork section, and Cowork is different from the regular chat. For the regular chat, you will just ask a question, and based on that, it will just give you the answers. But for the Cowork, you'll give a job or a task, and based on that, it goes there and then done the job for you. In that case, it can get access to your local files and also with the connected tools. But the scheduling feature of the Cowork, it makes that thing in another level. In that case, you only have to describe like with the task of yours, and then you have to pick the time, which time you want to run on that exact task. And based on that time, Claude Cowork will be activated, and then it just run that exact task for you, and if needed, then save the results. So let me show you with a simple example how you can use the scheduling feature of Cowork with your Gmail. So for that, we have to just go in the command box, and at first we have to enable the scheduling feature, and further just go with slash and then type schedule. And after typing the schedule, right now you have to give the command what you really want to do. Make sure that when you give the command, that is very specific so that the Claude Cowork can understand what really have to do. As you can see in here, I said something like this. Every weekday morning at 7 a.m., check my Gmail for all emails from the last 24 hours separate them into 3 groups, right? The first one, emails that need my reply or take my action. The second one, useful updates I should know about, like emails from Claude team or AWS or anything account related. The third one, everything else like LinkedIn notifications, skill community digest or promotional emails. Give me a count of how many are in group 3, but don't list them. For group 1, drop short replies for each one because those are the important one, and save everything as a briefing document PDF in the edit local folder. And in here I have to actually add a folder basically. Also, if you want, just go with like choose a different folder, then choose a different folder in your PC or in your laptop, whatever you use. After that, in here, if you want, you can just go with like Opus 4.6. Again, I prefer you just go with Sonnet 4.6 if your task is not that much complicated. And after that, I'll just go with let's go. So right now, as you can see that it's asking me, do I want to schedule that feature or not? I'll just go with yes. And it's saying I have everything I need. Let me just create that schedule task. So right now, as you can see that it's saying me the task has been scheduled, and every weekday at 7 a.m. Claude will automatically pull out all of the emails from the last 24 hours. It will sort them in 3 groups: action required, useful updates, and low priority. And also it will save a PDF about the briefing in my selected folder named as this thing. And also if I want, I can find that in the schedule section. So obviously, if I want to show you right now how this thing really works, I can wait here until 7 a.m. So to run this thing manually, all I have to do is like, I'll just go here and go with the scheduled path. And here you can see this is activated. If I just open that, that's the thing really looks like. And in this case, I'll just go to run now just to show you the result, how it looks like. So here you can see that it actually done the whole work and it just took some minutes. It's saying that your daily email briefing for March 12, 2026 is ready. And for the last 24 hours, it just take 14 emails. And based on that, here is the groups. The first group is the action required. The second one, useful updates, and the low priority as I requested. And here's the email briefing PDF. Let me just open with my folder. So you can see there's the email briefing in here. Awesome. You can see daily email briefing, group 1, group 2, 2, and for group 3, for the low priority, it get like 11 emails. Total last 24, 14 emails. And here's a complete overview for the group 1. You can see how like beautifully it just kind of like showing me all of the things. And as you can see, it also just kind of like send it a mail, and here's the summary of that mail. Here's the action required. Here's the group 2. Awesome. Here's the group 3. Okay, so this is the complete email overview. And just think about like this: every morning at 7 a.m. in my device, I just got something like this. I don't have to actually go to my Gmail. I don't have to check like who actually sent me what emails, kind of like this thing. I just kind of like wake up and then I got this PDF. I open that. Then I can easily understand that whom I have to send the replies, whom I have to avoid, kind of like this thing. So it's kind of like a complete Gmail agent which is living inside my Claude AI. And as like this, I'm also using these 2 scheduling tasks, one for the daily stock brief and another for the price drop down. Also, I'll add that video where I showed detailed how you can use the scheduling task inside the Claude Cowork. So basically, if I just show you the daily stock brief, in that case, it actually gives me the stock overview in that exact day. So if I just kind of like go with this one, so that's how I get a stock overview every day. It actually shows me like why I should invest on exact day, which kind of stock I should avoid on that day. And also it actually shows me the complete market overview on that exact day, and also the reasons, kind of like this thing. And also it actually gave me a heavy line or like a heavy code, like why I should literally invest and why I should don't invest, kind of like this thing. And as like this, also I'm using that for like another project which is for the price drop down. So basically this one I'm using so that like I can actually get some products at like a cheap price. As you can see, I listed these 3 products. So I want this Claude Cowork, want these 3 products at any website. If this products goes down at any time, just give me an alert so that I can actually go to that website and buy these things. So yeah, you can understand that that's also a heavy work to do. So let me just show you how this thing will look like. So every day, again in the morning, I just get something like this. That product you listed, this is like 38% off in that exact website. so you should buy now. And also about this product that is like 20% off. Also it actually kind of like giving me the website link, so I'll actually directly just go to the website and buy that. And also as like the previous one, at the last it shows me which product should I buy and which product I shouldn't. These kind of things will be very helpful for you as well, like if you actually do these things for your own use cases, because I'm actually using this for my own use cases, and obviously your use cases will be different. So make sure to use the Claude Cowork for your own work, and it's literally awesome. And let me say one important thing about the Claude Cowork scheduling task is that when you schedule a task, it means when the time will come to run that task, in that exact time your computer have to be turned on, and also the cloud application have to be open in that exact time. For some reasons your computer is turned off, or like the application is turned off, in that time the task will be skipped, and as soon as you open the cloud application again, it will start the work again. That's kind of like a problem in that case. Also you can actually skip that by just going in the schedule setting, and then if you just go with keep awake, in that case if you want to turn off your computer and if the cloud application is turned on, it will not allow you to shut down the computer, it will not allow you to actually go asleep your computer, kind of like this thing. So yeah, that's also a thing you can do. The thing is like as like the N10 or like make.com, these kind of automation tools, it can't run in the cloud 24/7. Cloud application have to be run in your local computer, so that's a problem in here. So yeah, that's the whole thing guys. I hope you understand everything, and if you want to learn more about this kind of stuff, then you can definitely check out my private school community, the Hello AI. Inside they will get to know about these kind of tools, like related videos with N10, make.com, like Google AI Studio, anti-gravity. Right now I'm mainly focusing on the cloud features like Cloud Cowork, Cloud Code, these kind of things. You'll get ready-made resources as well. And also for today's video I added some resources with that exact project, so make sure to check out. The link will be in the description. And if this video was helpful to you, make sure to give a like, and if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. See you at the new video. Till then, peace.